What's up, guys? Welcome back to Crypto Funds Daily. This video is going to be very important. It's still, I have the same scenarios from yesterday, and we're going to cover a couple of new things for this video. Total market cap, how it still looks under this resistance level. Although BTC's chart shows that it has broken above this slant resistance level, but we are still under the main pattern that we have been going up and down for 7 months. Over 7 months, BTC has been going up and down, and it's still, but you can see that there is a difference between total market cap, how it is still stuck under this resistance level. And we're going to talk about the monthly chart for USDT, and we're going to compare it to the last bull run. It's going to be very interesting. Make sure that you guys are subscribed if you appreciate this kind of content. We talk about important stuff. I am holding still my altcoins. I'm 90% altcoins, and I do not really care if we have the last drop for Bitcoin, but that's going to be very interesting to see how altcoins are going to react. I do not think that we're going to see that much of reaction from altcoins, but we're going to still look at the BTC dominance and total 3 and how this pattern right here looks very like a drop based drop and pulling back to it and start another drop. So you guys can see that we have this drop. This is not exactly like that, but when we have a drop, sharp drop like that, and it's slowly rising to the same level of resistance, there's a good chance that if we do not break, and most likely we won't, if we see this much of rise very slowly, that shows that we do not have that much strength for altcoins to pass above. It's still holding above this resistance level that I had covered before, but you guys see that it is slowly going higher, and there is a good chance that we go back down. So that shows that we can have a pullback for BTC, because if BTC goes down, altcoins will go down too. Okay, so that shows that there is a good chance that that will happen. And in this video, we're gonna also cover the monthly chart for USDT and how this part in this blue circle looks like what we are right now. So because in 2020 in March, we were closing almost every single monthly candle around this level, 3.5% ish for USDT. And for the new subscribers, when BTC goes down, USDT goes up. And when USDT goes down, BTC and altcoins go up, if we have the altcoin rally as well. So you guys can see that because of a lot of this sideways, okay, we had this bottom later, right? So after almost 4 years, we had the exact bottom around all these levels of support for USDT, which we called it perfectly, where we were around here. As I have mentioned before, we have never broken below this white line, and we have always hit this line, and we have been going up for USDT dominance, and we would see BTC reacting and start crashing. But this level is very similar to where we are in here. We have 4 months of sideways in here. As I had said before, when we were around here, I said the maximum we should close any monthly candle should be under or around this level, and we should not close anything higher. And you guys see that every candle has been closing around this level, which still shows that we can have drop down to this level where this looks very like that, right? So we had a rally up, and then we had a sideways for another month, and it started dropping. USDT went toward this white line, and you guys saw that this looked bullish for BTC around 2021. Okay, so you guys see that this is still possible, that although we had a lot of sideways in here, we still closed this candle, monthly candle, as bearish, and the rest of them just closed below, right? So you guys see that with this 4 month, I'm going to put this down, we have been closing 4 months around 5%, 5.06%, and we are going towards that. we need to see both like bearishness and close monthly candle. One of the monthly candle has to close below 5%, or if we stay above this level, there's a good chance that we're going to go towards that almost 7% that I have been talking about. We have seen that in more details in previous videos, but you guys see that if I put this yellow line back up here on top of these four candles, you can see that this closed candle, these wicks, all of these wicks can still hold the monthly candle above here, and we can still have our last shakeout, which would look very bearish. And of course, total market cap can go toward $1.8 trillion. Okay, so we can crash down and lose almost more than $400 billion. Okay, short term. This is not, I'm not being bearish. This is just another drop that can happen before going higher, which is not out of expectation, because we have seen already a lot of crazy stuff happening in crypto. So this is not out of expectation. So you guys see that it's still in market cap, total market cap, we are hitting this level for the third time. That we need to see if we're gonna break above the next level of resistance would be almost $2.38 trillion in total market cap. And if we really break above, of course BTC is gonna break above, and we're gonna most likely get very close towards all-time high, at least to $72,000. And that will make sense because BTC is still leading the market, and BTC dominance has not topped, where we are expecting that around 60-61% that would happen. Okay, so, and also, as I said, when we have some sharp drop like this, I'm gonna make it bigger, this is really insisting. So you guys see that when we have a sharp drop and very slowly rising towards the same area, the supply zone, okay, we can still, if we do not close any candle above here, we can have another drop. That's the same thing, very similarly, I am seeing from this drop going slowly higher to the same level we have failed before, and we can have another drop down to almost $570 billion. Okay, so almost altcoins would lose more than $50 billion in market cap total. But as I have said, I am still holding my altcoins and I'm buying more as much as I can, because I think that we are very close to altcoin season and we just need to be strong, because this is where you're gonna show that you can pass the test, because being patient in crypto market is very difficult. Okay, so still so far I am seeing rejection in the monthly candle, and we can break below. That's why I'm still giving it a scenario, two scenarios, that we can go back to 7% or go very sharp down to almost 4.35%, which something like this in the last bull market can happen. Around this area we have already covered. This is the same look for BTC when we had our first all-time high before making the new all-time high. We dropped almost 57% for BTC, and as we have covered, we went down, hit this level, and started going higher. When we hit this high for USDT dominance, that was where BTC bottomed and continued going higher. And you guys see that USDT started dropping again towards the same white line and made higher low this time, although a lot of altcoins were rallying like crazy. But as we hit the all-time high and it started going lower, the bear market had already started. Okay, so again, I am still expecting these two scenarios to happen. It does not have to drop that low, but it's still, I'm giving it a little bit of possibility for both of them. We need to break above, or we're gonna see total market cap going down and BTC will go with it. Please take a moment and like the video and support the channel for YouTube algorithm. I really appreciate you. And now, as I had promised to one of our subscribers, he was asking me to cover Solana. And you guys can see, I like how the Solana's chart honestly look, because you guys see that beautiful support we have had for Solana around this level. We had hit this level and then went back down, got another support around this red candle again and started going higher. So any hits that we have been having to this level, we have been seeing a bounce for Solana, okay? And now we need to see if Solana can go to its close to the all-time high of this cycle. I'm not saying for the previous one, because if we make a line here, guys, if Solana gets bullish a little bit more, we can go towards almost 185. Okay, it depends on if this week or the next week. Okay, but you guys see, if we make another line for the resistance level, that why we have been rejecting this area is because of this huge wick and went back down and it started going, and we broke above but went back down again and got another pullback in the start. So this area is where you guys see that beautifully Solana has been having rejection. This is the weekly chart, and you can see that almost for a month it was just going sideways and finally started dropping because obviously BTC started dropping. Okay, so that's why it's still altcoins are following BTC very closely. So we need to make sure that we are seeing BTC dominance getting to the area that is going to start dropping. If you guys remember, a lot of altcoins started rallying when BTC was slowly just dropping down to this level from almost 52% down to 49%, almost 30% drop for BTC made a lot of altcoins rallied. Okay, that's why we had the mid bear market or mid bull market rally for a lot of altcoins. But as BTC has been going sideways for 7 months, you guys see that a lot of the altcoins which had given a lot of returns to you guys if you were holding them from long time ago, they have gotten their return back, and maybe you have not really made any money yet. That's why it is very important for everybody to take profits, because markets does not wait for you to just decide if you're gonna get out of certain level, certain price. You're not gonna be satisfied if you wait forever. That's why if you're waiting for Solana to get to all-time high pretty soon, we might just drop lower, and you might not like that why you did not sell around 158. I'm not telling you to sell it. This is not the plan. I'm just giving you some examples, okay? So it's still Solana can have a little bit of bullishness up to $182 up to this level. It depends on if this week or next week. But if BTC drops, guys, we can go lower. But again, I am still expecting Solana to be held around low. The lowest point I'm expecting would be maybe $105. Okay, so that would be a really good accumulation area for Solana, and that would be a great area for buying. But if, as I said, USDT goes very sharp for the last shakeout up to 7%, Solana can drop even lower down to maybe $73. Okay, because this is the next level of support I'm seeing. We might not be exactly 73, but this area would be almost $76 would be the next area where we have this red candle, which we had a little bit of support before. I would not be surprised if we see a huge pullback for BTC for the last shakeout. Solana can go back down to $75, almost cut in half of the price, and then start going towards all-time high. Alright, this was another update for you guys. Please like the video, subscribe if you are new to this channel, join the free Telegram group, hit the notification button, comment down below what you think about any of what I said for the USDT look in the monthly chart, and I will see you in the next video. Peace.